Good morning, friends. I'm having a coffee. I actually put a filter on because it makes me look like I have a tan. It reminds me of summer. How's everybody doing? I was thinking this morning, I was vacuuming and doing house chores, and I'm like, you know what? So many of us put so much emphasis on what other people think of us and being accepted and, worrying about that. And, I've always known in my heart that as long as we're living in our integrity, the right people will come along. And even those who doubt us will move along. And this really comes down to self concept work too, because people mirror back to us what we think about ourselves. So if you're doubting yourself, if you're thinking you're nuts, if you're thinking, oh, I don't believe in myself, people are going to mirror that back to you. Do you ever notice how people say exactly what you're thinking sometimes? And there's no way they could know that. Well, that's just the law of attraction, law of assumption. That's the universal law. As within, so without, as above, so below. And when we really utilize these tools in our daily journey and pull them within and go, well, how can I use this to, do some more digging within myself as to why I'm attracting this? That's the key. We get into these cycles where, you know, we may be going through some darkness. And the old self concept, self doubt comes back in where we think, things are going really good and we're waiting for the other shoe to drop because things can't stay going good for long. But that's our programming and our beliefs. I remember things would start going really amazing in my life and I'd be super happy. And all I would start thinking in my subconscious, and it would come forth, is when is stuff going to start going wrong? Because things never stay good for me. And then self-fulfilling prophecy, I would manifest that into my reality. A bunch of really harsh stuff would come up. But as you get into this ascension spiral that we're on, you'll find as you start ascending, there's always some contraction with the ascension. It's that spiral. It's never a straight line up. So you'll find things will start going really awesome. You'll start seeing, beautiful synchronicities and beautiful miracles. And then you might have a day or two that it's like, oh my gosh, things are blowing up. But just know this is part of the cycle. This is the purging cycle. It's the cycle of growth. There's always pain and expansion. Like think of a seed like opening underground. There's all that swelling going on within the seed. There's the breaking open of that hard shell so the beauty can come out. And that's what happens when we go through these dips in our daily life. It's riding the wave. And this is where our emotional intelligence comes in and our emotional capacity to see things from a higher perspective and not become our emotions, not be overtaken by our feelings, but work through them and understand where they're deeply rooted so we can release these things and have that deep self-love and compassion for ourselves when we're going through some kind of a journey that may be a struggle. So it's important, just to love yourself a little bit more if you feel like you're going through something that may be difficult right now, and just understand that the world we're difficult is your perception of things. And I'm not dismissing that things may be hard or difficult, but it's all how we choose to be in the now. And it, like, because we all go through stuff. And I can tell you things that would have had me on the ground crying, 5, 10 years ago. Now they come to my attention. I'm like, whatever, I can change this because I have right now. I'm creating right now. And it's all about shifting that mindset and utilizing everything as a tool in our journey, because everything is a tool. Nothing is ever coincidence. Everything is a sign to step forward. Everything, every now moment is a chance. It's our opportunity to either step up into that higher timeline, stay on the same timeline we're on, or step down. So I ask myself when I'm in those moments of, oh my gosh, what's going on? It's like, how would I have reacted before to this, and how am I going to act now? Because it's all about keeping that nervous system calm and composed. We can't anchor in a huge amounts of light and love and, this ascension journey if our nervous system is whacked out of our mind, and it's controlling and running the boat. So it's truly about that. And I don't want to say we need to heal, because as you know, when I teach, we're all whole and complete, perfect beings every step in our journey, but it is up to us to regulate our nervous system. I'm going to use the word regulate because we're constantly regulating and calibrating to the energies around us, to the circumstances around us, and it's beautiful. And when we move inside and understand that we create all of this, all the chaos, all the beauty, we truly take back our power. And it's amazing. And it's enlightening. This is what enlightenment is. It's not about a place. It's not about going somewhere. It's about getting okay with ourselves and being okay with everything that's going on around us and within us, and moving through those waves of emotion, moving through those waves of feeling in our body, moving through those limiting beliefs and rewriting them consciously, hour by hour, minute by minute, because they come up. I have weird, like I'm a talker in my head, right? I'm a channel. But sometimes the stuff that comes out of my mouth when I'm by myself, I'm like, this is not me. And it's like you'll get tuned into a frequency that's not where you are or want to be. You are in control of that radio dial. Just like in your car or on your phone, you can switch it at any time. You get to choose the algorithm that you're attuned to, and it's beautiful. And then on that note, I have a self-love masterclass coming up in April. So if you'd like to join, comment below. I'll send you the link. And on, I can't remember the date, whenever the equinox is, the 21st or 22nd of March, I'm holding a healing circle on the equinox, and it's going to be an activation as well. So it's going to be amazing. We're going to pull into this beautiful spring equinox energy, because where I am, we're coming into the spring equinox. I know in other parts of the world it's not. It's the opposite, but we're going to utilize these beautiful energies because we're coming into this balance, this season of new growth, this season of expansion, and every season's expansive, but I like to utilize the energies around us, and just it's amazing. So if you'd like to join any of those, the links are all up in the top of the Facebook group under the events tab. If you're watching this on YouTube, the links are below. I post my link tree as well on all of my platforms. I love you all so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a like and a comment. I always love to hear where you are on your journey. If you're watching this on Facebook, same thing. Where are you on your journey? How are you feeling? What is going on? And just what is lighting you up today? What's bringing you joy? Anyway, I got to go have a shower. I got a meeting with my accountant this morning. I have an in-house client, which I love. We've released restrictions where I am, so I can have clients come back to my house one-on-one. I just love working in person with people. I love working on Zoom with people, but I've missed having in-house clients as well. So if you want to book an appointment with me, I do offer one-on-ones. I have many group sessions and offerings. Come join us. Come join me. I love you. Have a great day.